Alright, so this episode of Subnautica, pretty much just going to be pushing the story a little more, but, um, so last episode we went over to the Aurora, we got that completely searched, we got our room completed for the most part. There's probably a few things we can touch up in here, but, well, there is actually one thing I was wanting to add to the room. Let me pin that. All right, so the one thing I want to add to the room, we just need to go grab ourselves some glass. So we only need one piece of glass for what I want.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so I need the habitat builder. And I have a lot of batteries. Wow. So we're going to unload that battery, unload that battery. We're going to unload the habitat builder battery and the propulsion cannon battery. Put all four of them in there so that they can charge up a little more. Then we'll grab 3 of these batteries and we will load them into our tools. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's put the habitat builder in right here. The thing I want to add is the vending machine. And I think, you know what, we'll add this too, actually. So I do need 4 more quartz, so I'm going to go collect that real quick. But we're going to take 1 because I need, I think it's 3 for the 2 things that I want. Put it right there. Should be perfect. And then for the aquarium, you know what? We'll pick up our posters and we will deconstruct the bed. We'll move the bed around. Kinda want. Is that good? I mean, I don't like how far away from the wall it is, but I can't. Actually, you know what? Why don't I? Put it right here. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Yeah, so kind of like that. Right there should be good. Yeah. And then we can throw some fishies in here to swim around, which we'll do that in a bit. Alright, so yeah. Alright, let's go catch some fishies to put in here. I want 1 of every type of fish to the best of my ability. I don't want to have, like, duplicates. Alright, so we're at 7 fish, actually. That's cool. So one more, and that won't be too hard to get. Actually, we could go, I know right where we can get our last fish from. Where's our little Gary fish at? Right there. Perfect. Okay, so put our titanium in there. Put our piece of silver in there. We're gonna answer radio messages. Okay, so Life Pod 4. I ran into Life Pod 4 on the way going to the Aurora and checking the Aurora. So
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to bank.
yeah, I already ran into it. But I probably won't go to it until it's, like, brighter out. Oh boy. Okay, so we do need our radiation suit still. Now, I only have a crushed meter, like a crush depth of... Bro, this guy is still here. Man, I don't know what happened to him, but he don't look great. Now, if you head under the island, I don't remember its exact location. Ooh, dear lord. Right here. It's like right in the middle of it, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. There's a little spot that you can pop up. And you just kind of dock your sea moss right here. It should be fine. And then we can just kind of come and explore the land. I'm doing a very unorthodox path, but there are dirt paths that you can follow. Okay, so we've got this little thingy right here. These exterior grow beds are what we need to actually make ourselves a farm. Actually, you know what? We're going to... I don't know why I did that a second time. Dude, these guys are getting incredibly annoying. Ultra glide fins. So I think these increase your speed more than the regular fins. So that's pretty good. Scan the purple tablet. Gives you the ability to craft them. And this purple tablet we will need actually quite soon. Scan the bulkhead. This will add reinforcements to your base, while also giving you a doorway if you're trying to separate room. Separate a room, but you know. Alright, these lantern fruits, those are extremely good for food. So, we're gonna grab one of them so we can grow one. Oh. Oh, right here. Perfect. Yeah, so that'll give you seeds. Which, is there a difference between small and big? I don't know. Anyway.
New blueprint acquired.
Got ourselves another PDA.
Data.
Yeah, we have pretty good decent bit of plants for making a farm. Now if you want, you can scan this right here. No, you can't. You can scan the ancient floater though. So we're gonna look at that scan, and then we're going to head back to base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now that we've got our exterior grow beds, and we've got the interior too, so we can put like interior one right here. Got titanium.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing
Alright,
site
so
clearance.
now we've got the sunbeam
Focus on the
arriving.
alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple
We've
of
got
days
40
to find our
minutes,
orbit.
so,
To establish direct
you know,
contact
we've got
during
plenty
that
of
time.
things that we can do in the meantime, because it only needs to die down to, like,
Leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
probably 5 minutes before we really need to head over. We're gonna make a foundation, and we will put it right here. Oh, we need lead. This is all we should need for the farm. Ow. We're gonna get some of the creepvine. Now, I recommend grabbing creepvine clusters, instead of just knifing the creepvine and using that. The creepvine clusters will allow you to actually get the clusters themselves on your plants. Which, obviously, you can do whatever you want. It's just what I prefer to do. So, get a full thing of those, because those will be drastically helpful for running the bioreactor. And we're going to use some acid mushrooms. Now these you can knife and get seeds out of. It does hurt a little bit, but... Oh wow, it hurt a lot more than a little bit. Oh. Alright, so we're at life pod 4. The entrance is right there. So let's head inside. Creature decoy. Okay. That's pretty much everything that's here, so... So, if I'm not mistaken, Life Pod 6 said that it is 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4's last known location. So it's like that way, about 400 meters. Yeah, right here, Life Pod 6.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, okay, so we got a duplicate
Integrating
blueprint.
new PDA data.
There's some flares in there if you want to grab them. I don't much care for those, so we're just gonna leave them. So, we'll just hop back into here. There's a shipwreck right here, though. Is there anything that would catch my eye? Or have I even been... I may have already been in this one. No, I haven't. Okay, because I have not entered through the side of one. Got a different type of indoor pot. Got another type of pot.
New blueprint acquired.
It's a good thing we have our laser cutter with us. Alright, so let's see what we've got going on in here. And not get stuck on fragments.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Vehicle upgrade console. Perfect. That's what we needed. Alright, so pretty much have everything here. So where's the... right here. Alright, so we're gonna head back to our base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so let's put all of our stuff up real quick. Oh, I didn't want that in there. That's almost grown. Chinese potato is grown. Okay, why can I not? Uh-huh. Alright, well, we can grow those. So, we want to build our vehicle station, which is a computer chip, copper wire, and titanium. I think right here will be fine. Alright, so now we can change pretty much everything about our Seamoth, which is perfect. We can also craft a bunch of stuff, which is extremely helpful. Getting the perimeter defense will make it so that we can go behind the Aurora to the engines and grab stuff easier, because we can shock the Leviathan if he grabs our Seamoth. We've got our Seamoth set up. We went with a yellow name. We went like a magenta exterior. We did purple interior. I went with a magenta stripe as well, like you can see it. But for some reason it sticks out like purple almost. I'm kind of wanting to change it. But my issue is if I change it, the stripe doesn't seem to, like, vary in color a whole lot. So, like, even doing, like, a bright yellow, I mean, it looks more like a dark gold. We're heading over to the Sunbeam landing site. We'll probably get over there when it hits maybe, like, the 2.5-minute mark, give or take. So right here is where we're gonna want to, like, chill. So we've got our Seamoth pulled up to shore, just because I don't want anything to be coming up and kill the headlights in it. But yeah, so we're at the first alien structure. Now, if I'm not mistaken, There is, yeah, so there's a broken purple tablet right here. Oh no, we forgot to grab the purple tablet. Oh my gosh. Yep. So we'll just watch this all happen.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
And on that note, there goes our rescue. Now, the one thing I'm confused about, I don't know how much smaller that ship is compared to the Aurora, but you'd think that if all this did was put a hole in the Aurora that made us crash land, that it would have did the same thing to that, and it wouldn't have obliterated it. So anyway, let's head into here. Now, I don't know if you need more than one purple tablet for in here. I can't remember. But we'll find out. I mean, if we do, I do have one back at base I can go grab. But otherwise, we'll be fine. So, got some data terminal. There's our first ion cube. So, grab that bad boy, because we're gonna want those. Get some more data. This elevator will take you down. Now, one thing I'm curious about is it possible to make a base in here? Like, if you were to bring the habitat builder with a bunch of resources, would you be able to get, like, in here and craft a base? Like, that'd be really, really cool if you could. But I'm unsure. So things in right here, like these kind of things, you'll find them periodically. You can scan all of them. They're literally just for show. There's nothing that you can actually do with the stuff in the cases. I really wish you could have broken them open and took stuff, but... yeah, we got another purple tablet right here. Perfect. So if we do need one, I've got a spare. Yeah, because if you could take stuff in these, you'd be able to take this thingy right here. And you'd basically just end the entire game with it.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
So that little thingy that stabbed us was basically checking our, like, I don't know, our bodies or whatever, and seeing if we were infected with the whatever disease is ravaging the planet. We have to go do a few things before we're allowed to. So we're gonna come park our Seamoth. We're going to sort out the little bit of things we got in our inventory, which we don't have a whole lot, but I really wish I could have got one more piece of lithium. You know what, actually, we'll do the Ultra Glide Fins. I think I can do that right now. We'll just come take some of this out of our fuel. Yeah, so we'll get the Ultra Glide Fins right now. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so these enhance swimming speed fast, like they make you faster than the original. We need water and oh yeah. You know what? Let's get these out. I wanted to plant these as soon as I got both of these trees going, so we'll put those in, let those grow a little bit. And we don't even really have to cook and eat fish anymore, because we've got enough plants here that we can kind of just live off of. Hopefully well enjoyed, and drop ourselves a save. But hopefully you all enjoyed, and if you liked the video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.